Hello there everyone, my name is Cattoor, and today I'm going to be doing a super basic lesson on music with you. Super basic, yet there's so many people who play the guitar that don't know this information that it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So basically what I'm going to be showing you is the notes on the fretboard of the guitar. The notes on the fretboard, right? So first we need to know what is our musical alphabet. What is the musical alphabet and where is that stuff on the guitar, right? It's crazy to me that so many people don't know this because it's really very easy and it is our alphabet. You know, music is a language, absolutely. We even have an alphabet, right? And if you don't know the alphabet, it's going to be much more difficult to speak the language and just simply play, right? And know your instrument. It's just like if you don't know the alphabet, you don't know how to read and write. You know, when you talk to people, you're gonna have less words to say. And it's exactly the same with music. So we need to know where the notes are on our instrument. Alright, so first, what are the notes in music, right? Well, musical alphabet. We have 12 notes that we use in most of the world's music, right? 12 notes. And 7 letter names that we use to help us. Some people, we can use solfege. You know, I'm sure you know, maybe you know do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. But I'm going to use the letters. So we have 7 letter names. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The first 7 letters of the Latin alphabet. Boom. That's it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And you probably already know that. But we have 5 more notes, right? To complete our 12. So that means we have, these things are called accidentals. Anyway, accidentals. These are the notes in between the letters. And we have sharps and flats. So we're going to call them sharps or flats, right? So here's how it works. First, I'll just tell you the alphabet. So, in between every letter, except for B and C and D and F, these are 2 special pairs that you're going to learn about and memorize right away. In between all the letters except for those 2, we have a sharp or a flat. Let me show you what I mean. So we have A, right? This note's A. So A, and then A sharp, and then B. So in between A and B, you have A sharp, or you can call it B flat. B, B flat, A. You can call it B flat as well. But except for B and C and E and F. So everything is going to be like that, except for when you get to B, you just go right to C, and when you get to E, you go right to F. So let's go ahead and say the alphabet. And I'm going to use a visual reference of going higher when using sharps. So A sharp, B, C. Right to C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, right? E goes right to F, and so does B and C. F sharp, G, G sharp, A. So that's the whole alphabet going up. Let's go down. Well, we're not going up or down, really. My hand is, but I'm going to make it go down, and we're going to say flats. So A, now, if we're using flats, we say A flat, and then G. And G flat. Now F. E. F goes directly to E. There's no sharps and flats in between it. Neither with B and C. I will say that a lot because I know people forget very fast. So F to E. Now E flat, D, D flat, C, B, B flat, A. Okay, so we just set them forward and backwards using sharps and flats. And now we're going to do that on our guitar. So now that you know what the alphabet is, let's put it on the instrument, alright? It's actually very simple. It's actually very easy to do on the guitar. First, you need to know what the string names are, or what your guitar is tuned to. And most of you probably know this, but it's E, A, D, G, B, E, right? Or if you don't know it, then that's what it is. And a way to remember it is Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. I mean, a lot of teachers use that one. It's fun. It's funny. Goodbye, Eddie. You know. Anyway, never mind. But anyway, so that can help you remember if you don't know. Now, so this is the low E, right? So all we do to find the notes are we go in sequential order of the frets, and that gives us our note. So if this note is E, the very next note is F, right? That's the next note in the alphabet. So the first fret is F. The very next note will be F sharp, right? Now we just say the alphabet. G, up to G sharp, up to A sharp, B, right? So B and C don't have a half step in between them. So B goes right to C. That's C. C sharp, D, D sharp, up to E. Now E and F right next to each other, right? So F is just right there. F sharp. We could keep going, but I'm going to stop actually at E because we're back to our original note. Also, something to know about the guitar, if you can see this, there's two dots there. On the 12th fret, there's the double dot. The double dot is there to show you that that's your octave. So this is E open, and there's an octave, right? A open, octave. It's like this on all of them. D. Right? That's why the double dot is there, showing you you're at the 12th fret, there's 12 notes in music, right? Makes sense, right? You know, open first and then here. Now we've gone through all of them. So anyway, that's how you do it. Let's go ahead and go backwards now, and then we'll do naturals. So if you don't have your guitar out, get it and make sure you're playing this with me, alright? So backwards from E, the 12th fret. So E, down to E flat. Now I'm using flats. D, down to D flat. C, B. No half step in between B and C and E and F. Alright, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E, and that's it. Voila! Great. Now, something to know is the next string, right? So here's how we move these on different strings. So now that you've learned on one string, good job, congrats. Now we're moving on to another string, and now all the notes are in a different place because it's a different string. So here's A, so that means the first fret of this one is A sharp, right? So now B, C, no half step there, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, E and F, right? F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, backwards, A flat, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, right? B flat, and A. So that's how it works on all the strings. This one's D, so that means this is D sharp. So that's how it works, right? I hope this all makes sense. Now, what I recommend doing is to learn these, if you want to learn the whole fretboard, which you definitely should, play just natural notes. Now that you understand that, play the natural notes, only naturals. That means no sharps or flats. And do that on every string. So let's try one. Let's try let's try the G, because we haven't played that string yet. So if we're doing G, now all we do is, something that will help you is just know that, remember there's sharp and flat in between every note, except for B and C and E and F, right? So if you just know that, it's going to make this process faster. So just move a whole step in between every note. That means 2 frets. Right? Except for when you hit a B, then you go a half step. Or when you hit E, you go a half step. Everything else is a whole step. That'll make it faster to just move up. So, let's try it. This is G. So, we gotta go to A, right? No G sharp. A. So that means we skip this one, and we go to A. Now we go again, we skip a note all the way to B. Now we're at B, so a half step away is C. Now from C, we skip a note to D, skip a note to E, we're at E, so F is just there. Skip a note to G, and we've gone through the notes. Now backwards, G, whole step down to F, half step to E, whole step to D, whole step to C, half step to B, whole step to A, and then open is G. So there it is. Yeah, congratulations if you're just first learning this. Now, what I recommend is doing what I just did there on all the strings, okay? All 6 strings. Do that. It doesn't take much time at all, but do it for a while until you get it. And then, if you really want to challenge yourself, you can do like only A's on all the string, like this. A open, and the octave here on this particular string. A, right? That's when you're starting to get good. That's to test yourself. And then you do B, C, do all the notes just like that. But first, just play the naturals up and down every string. That's going to be the way to help. Now, knowing the notes on the fretboard is going to make things a lot easier, especially if you're just if you're playing like chords or something, for instance, if I said play E flat minor, a lot of people don't know what to do. They're like, E flat, no, there's a flat. How do I play that? So E flat minor, right? So if you just know like bar chords, simple bar chords, like a minor chord, and then you just know, oh, well this note's E flat because I know the notes, right? All you do is play the shape, the bar chord, and now you have all your flat keys. It's so easy. What about D flat minor? Well, here's D flat. And this is a minor chord no matter what, this shape. So, D flat or D minor, E flat minor, E minor. It doesn't matter. All I'm doing is thinking of the notes on the string, and that's going to help me navigate. You can play so many songs like that. If I said play A major, as long as I know this is A from this string, and I know a major bar chord, well boom, I have A major. Look how easy that is. G major. Why? This is always major and this is G. That's something really cool about the guitar, is that we can move chords, and they're still the same type of chord, like a major chord, and all we have to do to play the right one is just know where the root is. And by knowing the root, you need to know where the notes are on the fretboard, right? So that's super cool. Alright, there's a lot more that could be said here. I'm going to stop there. I hope you're enjoying this lesson. I hope it all makes sense to you. Practice the notes on the fretboard. Let me know how it's going. If it's difficult, let me know. I can help more. And if you just want some more information about something else, let me know that too, and I'll make another video. Alright? See you later. Congratulations on learning this stuff, and get practicing.